Pioneers, welcome back to the channel. How much do you believe in Pi Network now? And surely many new viewers or those who haven't thoroughly researched the project might wonder, why should we believe what Pi from us says? Who are we to be trusted? You are absolutely right to react that way, and that is precisely why this channel was created. We often tend to trust what famous and influential people say, don't we? For example, if Elon Musk spoke about Pi Network, billions of people worldwide would immediately believe it. But what if another famous person came along and spoke negatively about Pi Network? Would you suddenly switch your belief to them instead? That's why we want you to focus on what Pi from us says, analyzes, and proves so that you can recognize and understand Pi Network for yourself. We want your belief to come from within you, not from anyone else. As for the Pi core team, they can't simply beat their own chest and praise their own project, can they? It would be much more objective and fair if the evaluations and reviews came from people outside the development team. And that's who we are, Pi from us, pioneers just like you who analyze, research, and evaluate this Pi Network project together. Once you understand and truly believe in Pi Network, only then can you explain it to others and share your belief with those around you. And just like that, faith and knowledge about Pi Network will spread everywhere. The Pioneer community will grow stronger and won't be easily shaken by external storms. And in turn, Pi Network will become even more successful. However, to build a clear and firm belief, we must know where to look and what to evaluate to truly trust in Pi Network. Right now, most people only focus on Picoin's price on exchanges, and when they see that the price is still far below expectations, their faith drops drastically. Some even do a complete 180-degree turn, accusing the Pi core team of scamming everyone and secretly dumping Picoin onto the market for illegitimate profits, right? Pi Network constantly tests its users, putting them in situations where they must choose: continue believing or give up for peace of mind. You've worked hard to earn Picoin. It hasn't been easy, and you've persevered for 6 years. But now, keeping your Picoin is even harder. When Picoin is listed on exchanges, in this initial phase, it will undoubtedly be manipulated by whales to generate profits. The price will fluctuate wildly, rising and falling unpredictably within short periods, and no one can foresee its movements. This volatility will eliminate all those who lack faith and patience in the project. In a way, this serves as a filtering process for the Pi Network community, ensuring that only those who truly believe and persist will remain, allowing the project to grow stronger than ever. Therefore, if you keep following trading experts, fixating on total supply, crunching numbers, and evaluating Pi Network through pure calculations, you will always be psychologically manipulated. Instead, go back and watch the previous videos analyzed by Pi from us. You need to realize that Pi Network is a blockchain technology product, and behind it stands Social Chain Inc., the company that owns and develops this product. To truly assess Pi Network's success, we must evaluate the success of Social Chain Inc. This is a key point that very few people acknowledge, and the gamblers on exchanges fail to see. They only focus on drawing charts and conducting technical analysis based on Picoin's price movements. But in reality, all of those numbers are provided by the exchanges themselves and can be easily manipulated by whales and market makers to serve their own agendas. What you really need to evaluate is how successful Social Chain Inc. is, because Pi Network will be a product of that success. It's that simple. Don't overcomplicate things. Think about companies like Facebook, Google, or Apple. Why are they considered the most powerful and successful companies in the world today? There are many perspectives on this, but in the end, it all comes down to one thing. These companies generate massive cash flow and profits every year. Similarly, apply this same formula to Social Chain Inc., and you'll get an idea of Pi Network's future success. Of course, these numbers will constantly change, and it's impossible to predict with absolute accuracy. But for now, Pi from us has estimated the following. Currently, Social Chain Inc. has 2 primary revenue streams. 1. Advertising revenue. To the latest source, selling and maintaining Pi domains, with over 50 million KYC-verified pioneers and more than 70 million users, advertising revenue alone is estimated to be around $15 million per month, totaling $180 million per year. This figure is an estimate based on user numbers and the average advertising rate in mobile apps. As for Pi domains, let's compare it to Web 2 platforms. In its early phase, Pi domains is expected to generate approximately $2 billion per year for Social Chain Inc. This figure is an estimate based on the number of potential domain sales and the average price per domain. So the total annual revenue for Social Chain Inc. is estimated to be around $2.18 billion. If we apply a reasonable valuation multiple, for example, 30 times revenue, similar to Apple, then the company's estimated valuation would be around $65.4 billion. If we take this number and divide it by the current circulating supply of Pi network, approximately 6.89 billion Pi based on unofficial data, we get an estimated fair value of Pi coin at around $9.5 per Pi. Of course, in the future, as Pi network expands with more products and services, its revenue will continue to grow. However, the circulating supply of Pi coin will also increase, meaning the actual valuation will depend on the specific circumstances at that time. One of Social Chain Inc.'s biggest advantages over traditional tech companies is that it is a decentralized Web3 company. Unlike Web2 giants, its resources come entirely from the community, from us, the users, rather than requiring massive direct investment and operational costs. As a result, its expenses are limited primarily to personnel and software development without the heavy hardware costs that companies like Google or Apple face. This unique model gives Social Chain Inc. a major competitive edge. It also means that a large portion of the company's revenue translates directly into profit. And because pioneers collectively own 80% of Pi coin, it effectively means that 80% of the company's profits will be distributed among us, the community. In contrast, companies like Google and Facebook do not share their profits with users at all. At the moment, pifromus is also a YouTube partner, and yes, we get paid for making these videos. But that comes at a cost, working 10 to 12 hours a day with no breaks. That's why our bigger goal is to be a partner of Social Chain Inc. and contribute to the growth of Pi Network. When Pi Network truly succeeds, we will all achieve financial freedom. Listen carefully and truly understand what we're sharing with you. Then, make your own decision. Only believe in something when you fully understand it for yourself, not just for Pi Network, but in every aspect of your life. Never trust something just because a famous person said it, no matter how influential they are. True belief must come from within. Good luck, pioneers. Your Pi, your choice.